In this video, we'll be continuing from last week's tight beat production tutorial to have a brief look into my top 5 Go To VST plugins. There's also a sick bonus plugin which is completely free for you to download, so make sure you stick around to the end to find out what it is. The first plugin is my favourite soft synth to date. Serum is a wavetable synthesizer with great inbuilt filters and a large suite of effects. Not only do I find the interface extremely intuitive, I find I can get results very quickly. There are also a vast amount of presets online if you don't fancy designing your own. I find the options for the oscillators really handy, allowing you to go up and down octaves as well as adding up to 16 voices. These can be detuned and retuned in unison by adjusting a single knob. If you're familiar with my 2018 LP Gone Again, which came out on Tight Knit Records, Serum makes up 90% of all the synths on it. I'll leave a link in the description to the synth and the album if you want to check out either or both. Number 2 is the S1 Imager. It's a simple stereo enhancer plugin from Waves. I use this on most channels when I reach the mixdown stage, as it allows me to alter the stereo separation of a sound by either making it even wider or more mono. I can also change the position of the adjusted sound within the stereo field, which works out great for its placement. This helps loads for busy drum tracks and also creating really wide layered up stereo sounds. Time for plugin number 3. This VST has the ugliest interface out of the batch. It's man like Rob Papen's sub-boom bass. There's not actually much to it besides a plethora of very clean sub-bass patches. I use these really frequently to layer up kicks and occasionally bass sounds. Moving on to number 4, we have the super high quality equalizer Pro 3 from Fab Filter. The spectrum visualization is great in this plugin, making it easier to spot problematic frequencies as well as the ones you may want to preserve or even boost. This plugin is also extremely CPU friendly for slow computer gang like myself.
Merch store in description.
There's also a dynamic EQ option that changes the gain of an assigned EQ band depending on the level of the input signal. Think of it as a sidechain for a specific frequency, handy as Number 5 on the list is the HDelay by Waves. It's a delay that emulates characteristics of analog and low fidelity music gear at a push of a button. It's super straightforward and intuitive. My favourite feature that makes this delay really stand out for me is the modulation section. Just consisting of the depth and rate, you can achieve some interesting detuned echoes with its pitch modulation. Other cool features include the ping pong mode and the filters. Now for the bonus 6th plugin, it's Izotope's Vinyl. It's a real simple plugin that adds some vintage character to your music. Whether you want to add vinyl crackle, wear, dust or warp into your tracks, this plugin will add that lo-fi feel. I mostly use them to detune my melodies and give them an old and eerie flavour. This plugin is absolutely free too. I've left a link in the description below for you. And that is the end of this week's video. I'm making them every week, so if you want to see more in the future, make sure to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. Until next time, I wish you all the best.